Hello, this is a Spro Rat. It's 10 inches long, weigh 60 grams. They come in smaller sizes, a lot smaller sizes, and they come in a variety of different colours. They come with two tails because the tail often gets damaged, and you replace it by pulling out this sort of it's not really a split pin, a little nail or whatever it is, and you push. They're not that difficult to change. They can be a bit fiddly, and of course if you run out of tails, they sell tails separately, but it'd be very easy to make a tail out of some plastic beads or whatever. They're absolutely superb in the water. They really are. I mean, they really do look like a rat, like any sort of rodent going across the water. If you reel them fast, they sink a little bit, not much, but a little bit. But they don't seem to work as well. I think they're best just fished on the top. And you literally cast them out and reel them. You don't need to do anything other than that. There's videos on YouTube that you can see them in the water. Well, they're a rat. I didn't buy this. My friend sent me this. I've got a friend who lives in London. He raved on about them so much all the time. He kept saying, "Oh, go and buy one, go and buy one." But I never did. So he ended up sending me one. He reckons that they're absolutely fantastic. So I've given it a go. I've given it quite a lot of goes actually, mainly because the first time I used it, second cast, I caught a pike on it about £12. So I've used it quite a lot since then. I've had a bit of success on it. Not, you don't get a pike a cast or anything like that, but they certainly work and they certainly attract fish. They hook fish very well. They're a really good lure. They're a bit expensive. They're sort of £25, $30, €30 mark. The smaller ones are a bit cheaper, but not a lot. But they are a really, really good lure, and I think they're probably, if I go to a far off remote sort of lake with pike in, I'm not going to be using these. But if I'm fishing somewhere a bit more urban, especially if you're in a city or close to a city, or somewhere where a lot of people go fishing and they drop like ground bait and stuff like that, somewhere where there's a lot of rats, then these are as good a surface lure as any, I would say. I mean, they're a bit of an ugly thing. I'm not overly keen on rats myself, but they really, really work. It surprises me actually how well they do work. There's pike like them. They come up from and they take them, and they work extremely well. And this is a really good one. When I was younger, I used to have some mouse lures. I think the Dan mouse and the Shakespeare mouse. And they work really well as well, but I lived in London then, so maybe that's why. But they're a good lure. I mean, don't be put off by that it does look exactly like a rat. I think some things that look exactly like what they're meant to imitate are often not that good, but these are really good. They really fish well. They look great on the water, and you'll catch a lot of pike on. My mate who sent me this reckons he's caught over 100 pike on these, and I've no reason to disbelieve him. I'm sure he has. Good things. The Spro Rat, and it casts all right, by the way. It don't cast bad at all. Worth getting, especially if you live somewhere quite urban. Especially if you live somewhere where there's like lots of rats naturally. And give them a go. Why not? They're a good little thing.